Hi dolls, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, hi, my name is Naledi and thank you for joining us on today's video. If you are a returning subby, welcome back and thank you so much for the love. Please do not forget to like, to comment and to subscribe to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you dolls 3 ways in which you can safely remove your lace frontal wig that you have glued on using Ghost Bond. So if you want to see any of these ways or techniques, please keep on watching this video. So this is the lace frontal that we're going to be working with. I have had this installed for about 4 days and honestly the install is still flawless and seamless. It could definitely go for another 4 days, but I have hair content to film, so this needs to go out. So this is the wig that we're going to be removing with my 3 techniques. For removing the frontal, you're going to be needing your 3 solutions and then a red tail comb. And because we're going to be using this one frontal for 3 different removal methods, I'm going to divide it into 3 equal parts and then use a different solution on each section of the install. I hope that makes sense. So let me zoom you dolls closer and then we can get on with the removal process. So the first solution that we're going to be using to remove the lace front is the Ghost Bond remover. This is a liquid that came with the Ghost Bond glue itself. This is how it looks. It is a clear liquid, but I've seen others that are also blue in color. And the directions on this is to apply the solution on the adhesive area and then wait for about 30 seconds for the reaction or the removal to take place. So I'm literally just going to take the nozzle of this glue and then apply it on our first removal area. So after applying the remover on the lace and waiting for about 30 seconds like the directions had said, I'm going to be taking the end of my red tooth comb and then running it underneath the lace to see if the glue has melted. This part is definitely loose. It is a bit stiff by the ends here and I feel that is because I do have a bit of hair on the edges. So the first section of our removal definitely went off and it went off without much effort. All I needed to do was apply the glue and then leave it on for a few seconds and then it came off by itself. So that was the first method of removal, but we're going to be moving on to other methods because with the solution, if you're not getting it with the glue and you're buying it separately, it is about 87 rand or 90 rand between those prices, and it is quite small. It is a 30 milliliter bottle. So if you're someone that wears or glues your wigs regularly, it will not last you very long. So we're going to go on to the next solution or the next technique. So for the next technique, I'm going to be using normal tap water and then rubbing alcohol. This is 91% rubbing alcohol, and you can get it at any discount store. So I'm going to be mixing equal parts of the water and the rubbing alcohol, and then put it in a spray bottle, and then spray the liquid on the adhesive or the glue area, and then wait a few moments. And honestly, I feel all of these removal processes are a bit messy because all of these solutions are liquids. And because there is alcohol in the solution, I feel this is not for everyone, because some people's skin is very sensitive and they can get a reaction from the alcohol. But even when using it, please try to avoid it touching your face that much, which is honestly inevitable because it is very runny, and avoid it going into your eyes. But that is why we have 3 options. If one does not work for you, you always have the other 2 to try out. So for the second method, I'm going to be waiting for about a minute before I check if the glue has softened up. My 1 minute has passed, and then, like the first method, I'm going to be taking my red tooth comb and then trying to gently run through the lace. So this is the only half that was able to get soft, so I'm going to take the solution again and then apply it on this area. And then after applying it, I'm going to wait for another 1 minute. So this process is definitely much cheaper, but it takes a bit of patience for the glue to be removed. I am back, and I honestly did not even wait for a full minute because I saw that the glue had removed itself, hence the lace was turning white. So the second method definitely does work, but it requires a bit of patience. So if you are patient and want to save a bit of coin when removing your lace frontal wigs, the second method is definitely for you. 2 parts of the lace have already been moved, and we just have the last solution to try out. So the last solution that we're going to be using for the removal is something that actually had me shocked, and I'm sure it's going to be shocking to you as well. This is something that I've never used before. I actually use it to glue my wigs, not to remove them, but I saw this on TikTok and I thought I should try it on camera. I honestly hope it works, so I am not a fool on camera, but even if it doesn't work, then it's just less work for you. You don't have to try it because I have tried it in front of the camera for you. So the last solution that I'm going to be using for the removal is got to be glue. I saw this on a TikTok trend, so let us try it out and see if it works. So apparently all you need to do is spray a bunch of got to be glue on the ghost bond area, and then it will go off in a matter of seconds. So let us try it out. So the trick with this removal is checking immediately after spraying the got to be glue if the glue is removed, because got to be glue itself is a glue, so it will re-glue the lace. I hope I'm making sense. So immediately after applying it, I'm just going to take my red tail comb and then try and run it through the lace. this part is definitely off, and that was easy. So I'm gonna apply more of the got2b glue on this area. Clearly these corners are very stubborn, but I feel that is because there is a few of your natural hairs there, so it sticks on the glue. But this side is definitely off. You can see the comb just going through it. I'm going to be applying more got2b on this edge or the corner, and then we're going to be trying to remove it. And there you have it. The got2b technique works as well. A bit messy, but it does work. And I feel it's something that will also turn out to be expensive, because got2b is honestly not cheap. It is about 120. So this is not a method that I would recommend unless you really have to do it. You want to remove your wig, you are not home, and it is the only thing that you have. But honestly, I do not recommend it. It's going to turn out very expensive in the end, but I just wanted to try out for the sake of this video to see if it can work, and it definitely did work. So all our three methods were definitely a success. Some a bit messy than the other ones, some cheaper, some more expensive, but all of them do work to remove your glue. And then all there is for me to do now is take the alcohol and water solution, apply it on a cotton pad, and then just try to clean my forehead. So I feel like all of these removal processes worked for me, and they were very gentle with my edges, because there's not a point where I had to try and pull off the wig, because the wig had softened with each and every one of the techniques. But with all of these solutions, one that I feel like will not be that kind to your hairline in the long run is definitely the water and alcohol solution, because alcohol is very strong, it is drying, and it can make your hair or your hairline dry and brittle. So using that over a long period of time can make your hairline very weak, but it does get the job done. My only disadvantage, and something that I don't like when it comes to Ghost Bond, is that it leaves residue on your lace, and that is a lot of residue, meaning after all of this work trying to remove the lace, you still need to try and clean the lace, and I still have a bit of residue on my forehead. And we have come to the end of the video. I hope you took some lessons and tricks and tips. I hope you also enjoyed this video. Please do not forget to like, to comment, and to subscribe, and I will see you dolls in my next video.